Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that the Pandavas had moved into Viratanagari in their disguises. A long time ago, when sage Lomasha had come to meet Yudhishthira from Indra's palace, he had brought a message from Indra. Indra had told Yudhishthira that he knew about his fears. Yudhishthira feared the most about Rādhēya. He feared that Arjuna could be defeated by him. So Indra had sent a message through Lomasha that after Arjuna returns back from heaven, he would take care of that issue. It was time for that now. One early morning, when Rādhēya was still sleeping, he had a very vivid dream. His Ishtadevata sun god appeared in his dreams. Rādhēya was elated. The radiance of the sun had always attracted him. He had worshipped him and made him his Ishtadevata Aradhya Devata. Today he had come in his dreams. Rādhēya was elated to see Surya Bhagavan. Surya Bhagavan spoke to him very endearingly. He proceeded to warn him. Rādhēya had practiced a ritual for many years. After worshipping the midday sun, whoever asked him of anything, he would give it. Today, Surya had come to warn him not to follow that ritual. Indra was going to come and ask him for his Kavacha and Kundala. Kavacha was the armor and Kundala were the earrings that Rādhēya was born with. No matter what, do not part with these two things, said Surya Bhagavan. These were bestowed as a blessings on you and these make you invincible. Even Arjuna cannot defeat you. So do not part with them, said Surya. But Rādhēya would not listen. He had started this ritual to wash away the blemish of being called Sutaputra. He wanted to be forgotten as Sutaputra, but to be known as a greatest giver, Dani. Hence, he had started this ritual. He said no matter what, he would not stop this ritual, even if it means putting his life at risk. Surya Bhagavan could not convince him otherwise. So finally, Surya said, at least in return of the Kavacha and Kundala, ask for the Shakti Astra of Indra, he said. After saying so, sun god disappeared. Rādhēya woke up from his sleep. Sure enough, after his midday prayers, a Brahmana approached Rādhēya. He said he came seeking for the Kavacha and Kundala that he was wearing. Rādhēya tried to convince him that they were part of his body and he could not part with them. But the Brahmana would not listen. He said those were the only things he wanted. Rādhēya smiled. He said to the Brahmana, I know you are Lord Indra. You will get what you have come for. I know I will be putting myself closer to death by giving these things to you. But then I will still give it to you. Saying so, he took a knife, cut off the armor and his earrings and offered it at the feet of the Brahmana. Rādhēya also added that he was really honored that the greatest giver Indra himself had come to him and he was seeking something from him. At this time, Indra took his true form. He blessed Rādhēya to heal from the wounds instantly. He said Rādhēya would be known as the greatest giver Dani in the world from now on. In memory of the earrings the Karṇa Kundalas he had given, he would become famous as Karṇa. In memory of cutting up his armor, he would be known as Vaikartana. He added that henceforth Rādhēya would become famous as Danashura Karṇa. Indra wanted to give him something in return. He told him that he could ask for anything other than the Vajrastra. But Karṇa said he did not want to diminish the glory of his giving by asking something in return. But then he also did not want Indra to get a bad name in the future, that he was biased towards the Pandavas. He took away something from Karṇa that could have protected him. So he said, I would ask you a boon. As a boon, please give me your Shakti Astra, he said. Indra agreed. He blessed him with the Shakti Astra and he said he could use it against one enemy only one time. After that, the Astra would return back to Indra. Karṇa said he has only one enemy, Arjuna, and after killing him, he does not have any use for it. He had asked the Shakti Astra as per the suggestion of Surya Bhagavan too. Flowers rained from the heaven on both Indra and Karṇa. Although we have been referring to him as Karna, it was this incident that gave him that name. Until then, he was Rādhēya, Sutaputra, Angaraja, etc. Just as Devavrata became Bhishma after the vow, this incident made Rādhēya as Karna. So, what are our takeaways from this story? Steadfastness of Karna. He would not waver from his resolve. He was warned by Surya in his dream. He could have tried to avoid the situation one way or the other. He could have saved his life if he wanted to. But his resolve to do the right thing was much higher than protecting his own life. That resolve is very commendable. With these thoughts, we come to the end of today's episode. Remember, in this series, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om.